Do you ever watch Charlie Brown? When are we going to talk about Charlie Brown? Did you ever watch him?
I mean, everybody did, right?
No. Not me.
A Charlie Brown Thanksgiving.
You know, I mean, it is definitely one of the happier times of the year right now. The holiday season. Everybody's been waiting months for Thanksgiving, and now fall is here, and pumpkin spice lattes are back, and
they've been back.
Charlie Brown's Thanksgiving. Did you watch Charlie Brown as a kid?
Yeah, I think I dabbled in it. I don't think I was like crazy into it, but I definitely have seen, most of it. They have the Halloween one, they have the Thanksgiving one, and you usually see these too, because then they come around during the Christmas time as well. The Charlie Brown house is kind of a iconic home, I mean, it's old school, but it's been around.
The one thing I like about these cartoon houses, because we've done Simpsons, we've done a bunch of cartoons, South Park. I love the colorful houses, like the blue walls, the yellow doors,
color,
the blue staircase,
stairs,
the green carpet. Mm-hmm. I do love that. And I remember the first time we did a Realtors React on the house, I'm like, yeah, we'll just take all the stuff out and paint it all white and stage it. And I was like, no, we'll probably just keep all the colors, because I love the colorful houses in the cartoons, and they got the grandfather clock and all that fun stuff. But
it's one of those kind of nostalgic, kind of feel-good things that you see, and you start to...
See that landline?
Yeah, I do. The landline looks like his hair.
Yeah, it does look like his hair.
Yeah, it's iconic, and it's always nice to see these this time of year. And I mean, the shot of this house, it looks big, but the colors are all over the board. But when was this? Do we know when this was from?
1973.
Okay, that makes sense. 1973.
Wow, it's older than me. Yeah, so Charlie Brown's been around for a really long time. He's obviously an American classic. I watched it as a kid, but not a ton. So it's definitely a blast from the past, and it's always fun to just play a little Thanksgiving nostalgia as well.
Yeah. Yeah. The detached garage.
Nice.
Piled with stuff. Typical seller.
Typical seller. Exactly.
Most of the time when people sell a house, their garage is their storage unit for everything before they move out. Whether they stage or they declutter and move stuff, usually the garage gets piled up with stuff before they move.
Yeah. Well, usually when our clients live in a property and they're selling it, you can and if they're gonna live in it and sell it and they want to stage, then they're gonna have to either get a pod or a storage unit to put their belongings in, so we can bring the stage furniture into the property. But some of their sellers would rather save the money on the storage unit or the pod and put their furniture in the garage, so they don't, right? So they could save some money. And so we've actually filled up our clients' garages. And one thing that we do is we'll actually take a photo of the garage empty.
Yeah.
And then we'll fill it up. And then what we do is we put that photo on the garage door on the inside and say, hey, the garage is currently being used as personal storage while the sellers are selling and transitioning. But here's what the garage looked like before we filled it up.
Right.
And now buyers can get a feel for it, because buyers, when it's full of stuff, they go, well, what are they hiding?
Yeah.
Are there cracks in the foundation?
Yeah.
Are there holes in the wall?
It always goes to what are they hiding?
Yeah, right? Like if buyers are skeptical. So if we know that, so we're like, let's just show them what the garage looked like before we fill it up. And then a lot of buyers are like, oh, that makes a lot of sense. And that gives them certainty and peace of mind. And peace of mind makes our lives easier.
Yeah.
When everybody's comfortable, we're happier.